Welcome to the World Congress of Anesthesiologists. We are honored to have you join us from all corners of the globe. Please make your way inside and find a comfortable seat. As we prepare to embark on a journey of learning and sharing, we kindly ask you to turn the volume of your phones down to ensure an uninterrupted experience for all attendees during the ceremony. This Congress is not just a platform for learning, it's a unique opportunity to connect. We encourage you to network with your fellow professionals, sharing insights and forging lasting relationships. Embrace the opportunity to learn from leading experts in the field and share your own experiences. Together, we can drive the future of anesthesiology. As we continue to welcome our colleagues, please settle in and prepare for a ceremony that promises to inspire and connect us all. Thank you for being a part of this global gathering. And to all who are just joining us, welcome. We invite you to take a seat and join us in a moment of anticipation for the enlightening experiences ahead.
Hello and welcome to the 2024 World Congress of Anesthesiologists here in beautiful Singapore. We want to express our gratitude for you traveling from all corners of the globe to join us in person here this evening. And for those of you who couldn't make it, if you're at home joining us virtually, thank you so much. But we appreciate you no matter where you are or what time it is. Now, I'm Desiree Chappell, and I'm delighted to serve as your MC for this evening's spectacular event. We have an outstanding program prepared for all of you this evening. But before we proceed, Let us commence our ceremony with opening remarks from our highly anticipated and our very distinguished guest. It is with deep honor that we welcome Singapore's Minister for Health, Mr. Ong Ye Kung. Thank you so much for joining us this evening.
All I see is darkness. Associate Professor Wayne Morris, President of the World Federation of Societies of Anesthesiologists. Associate Professor Sophia Chew, President, Singapore Society of Anesthesiologists. Associate Professor Chan Yu Wing, Local Organizing Committee Chair. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, very welcome to Singapore. This is so delighted. I'm so delighted that post-COVID, Singapore has become a choice location for many congresses, including concerts, and we have a few going on. But I really was surprised that we have a 3,000 participant strong Congress happening in Singapore. So very welcome to Singapore. This is once every 4 years, the last one being virtual. So we are also very honored that we have this physical Congress post-COVID. As we gather here as a global community, I would like to talk about two key global healthcare developments which are acutely felt in Singapore. First is an aging population. Other than Africa and some parts of Asia, almost the whole world is aging. The number of people aged 65 and older around the world is rising very fast, estimated to double from now to 1.6 billion people within 30 years. And Singapore, too, is on the path of becoming a super-aged society. And by 2026, we are not far from there. By then, over a fifth of our population will be aged 65 years and above. As every clinician will know, an aging population makes a significant healthcare challenge. Healthcare systems around the world are all feeling the impact. As patient load goes up, the number of older patients with complex conditions increases, and they have longer stays in hospitals when they fall sick. Even as national healthcare systems grapple with a rising patient load, we need to go upstream as a longer-term solution to practice stronger preventive care and population health. Hence, in July last year, Singapore launched our national preventive care program called Healthier Singapore. In short, we call it Healthier SG. It encourages Singaporeans to take proactive steps in managing their health by adopting better lifestyles and health-seeking behavior to prevent the onset of chronic diseases. But at the heart of Healthier SG lies the belief that primary care matters greatly in population health, and the trusted and continuity of care from a consistent family doctor delivers positive health outcomes. As I was speaking to some of the leaders before this conference, we spend a lot of effort, a lot of money keeping people alive. But actually, we should also be spending that resources, that know-how, to keep people healthy and not just alive. The second big trend is the advancement of medical technology. There is a confluence of rapid advancement here. One is precision medicine. While nascent and uncertain, it holds promise to revolutionize healthcare. However, I do not believe any country in this world has figured out how to finance expensive, say, cell and genetic therapies of the future, should they become mainstream treatments of tomorrow. Two is the emergence of AI, or artificial intelligence. Because healthcare is a highly regulated sector, AI applications can be rolled out methodically, judiciously, in a way that benefits patients with improved productivity while minimizing the downsides. And in that sense, there is a great opportunity to adopt AI in healthcare. And furthermore, I think in a sector like healthcare, physical care is so important. I do not think we are at great risk of AI replacing clinicians or nurses. In fact, what you want are clinicians and nurses and medical personnel who can use AI to improve their work and improve the quality of care. In Singapore, we need to be proactive in the use of AI in healthcare, where it is proven to be safe, clinically efficacious, and cost-effective. We need to embrace this exciting new technology. I look forward to a proliferation of use cases in the coming years. We have laid some groundwork to facilitate this in Singapore. For example, we have developed and issued the AI in Healthcare Guidelines to guide developers and implementers in the safe development and rollout of AI-related healthcare products and services. We are closely watching other jurisdictions' regulatory approaches and stand ready to learn from best practices. And I hope to update everyone with a comprehensive strategy to implementing AI in healthcare sometime later this year. Given these two major trends, aging and the advancement of medical technology, healthcare systems around the world are faced with a global imperative, which is how do we leverage all the know-how we have available to us to keep our population as healthy as possible. The conversation today has gone way beyond value-based care, but to make full use of technological advancement to revolutionize healthcare, to move upstream and drive the social determinants of health to prevent and not just cure sickness. There will be a redirection of our focus of the healthcare agenda beyond hospitals to communities, beyond sickness to health. I believe every healthcare professional, every social activist, every educator, every caregiver can play a direct role in this transformation of healthcare. Likewise, I believe anesthesiologists can play a big role. In an aging population, as the perioperative experts, anesthesiologists will be familiar with the increased risk profile of the elderly patient. Many elderly will be classified as moderate to high-risk sedation patients. Anesthesiologists will therefore be motivated to improve patient pre-morbidity and thereafter patient outcomes. In this regard, anesthesiologists can play a very active role in advocacy, in educating the people to be healthier, to practice preventive care, and in the context of Singapore, play a decisive role in our Healthier SG strategy. Before an operation, I believe a patient may be most receptive of health advice. Every pre-operative counseling session is therefore a valuable opportunity for teaching, for education, and for screening. Patients can be educated not just on, say, smoking cessation. Quit smoking. If you are successful, if you go through a successful surgery, you come out of the OT, quit smoking. They are more likely to listen to you then. You can also advise them on their body mass index or apnea risk. They can also be assessed and treated for anemia or poor glucose readings. Some are even assessed for sarcopenia. So I hope the community can carry on and even step up the current good work. The anesthesiologist community has also been innovative in the way it has embraced technology and AI. For example, Singapore had assisted in the development of an AI-powered ultrasound guidance system. I think it's pronounced as U-Sign. This has been implemented in our biggest obstetrics and gynecology hospital, KK Women's and Children's Hospital, to deliver spinal anesthesia to women by assisting in locating landmarks for the insertion of the spinal needle. This AI-guided needle has improved success rates of spinal anesthesia delivery by 22%, especially amongst those with challenging spinal anesthesia landmarks. As aging and inflation raises healthcare costs, anesthesiologists can also play a part in facilitating conversations about healthcare financing. Your expertise, such as effective interdiscipline communication and holistic approach to care, contributes to the reduction of surgical complications. It enhances recovery, minimizes unnecessary interventions. As many of you will remind me, that this anesthesiology covers every stage of life, every part of the body. At the opening of this conference, I have merely talked about two major trends in healthcare and link your work and influence to these trends. But I believe during the conference, your discussion topics will extend far beyond what I have just laid out. So finally, I'd like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to the recipients of the Distinguished Service Awards and the inaugural Rising Star Award. I wish you good discussions, a fulfilling time in Singapore, and a successful 18th World Congress of Anesthesiologists. Thank you very much.
Minister Ong, before you leave, maybe grab a quick picture. Yes, we'll ask our Congress Organizing Committee to come up. Thank you so much for those kind words. I know everyone appreciated all your knowledge that you have about anesthesia. That's absolutely wonderful. We appreciate you taking the time to be with us tonight. And great, as we have our team come up, we'll grab a quick picture. Everyone. Thank you so much again, Minister Ong. Yep, you guys, yes, as we bid farewell to you, thank you so much again. All right, everyone, please let him know, yes, that we appreciate him. Perfect. All right, as we bid farewell to the minister this evening, let me give you just a little preview of what awaits us tonight. First, we'll be joined by the president of the World Federation of Societies of Anesthesiologists and the World Congress Organizing Committee co-chair. Additionally, we have, as Minister Ong mentioned, some very prestigious awards to deliver this evening. You'll have the opportunity to hear from our esteemed local Singapore hosts. And to conclude this memorable evening, we'll enjoy a traditional cultural performance. We feel it is a perfect way to celebrate our time together. But before we dive into those festivities, let's kick off this unforgettable evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished professors, doctors, scientists, and guests from every corner of our beautiful planet, this is not just a conference. It's an extraordinary journey into the realms of science, education, and the vibrant heartbeat of anesthesiology. Welcome to the 18th World Congress of Anesthesiologists. Tonight, we transcend boundaries as we kick off this monumental event in the cosmopolitan city of Singapore, the Lion City, where tradition meets innovation. And towering over this cityscape is the mythical Merlion, a symbol of strength and prosperity. As we gather here today, we stand on the shoulders of this rich history, ready to create new tales of knowledge and discovery. Singapore stands as a testament to the limitless possibilities of innovation, diversity, and cutting-edge advancements. In the heart of this cosmopolitan oasis, the 18th World Congress of Anesthesiologists unfolds. We don't just celebrate the advancement in medicine, we embrace the spirit of a city that thrives on progress, inclusivity, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. In 2021, we had our first ever virtual meeting from Prague. And today, we are delighted and proud to host the first in-person gathering since 2016. We celebrate the warmth of personal exchange, uniting faces familiar and new. WCA 2024 is not just a meeting. This Congress, with delegates from over 130 countries, is a testament to the global reach and diversity of the anesthesiology community. It's a convergence of minds, a celebration of shared disciplines, a fusion of ideas from every corner of the globe. You will witness a spectacle of knowledge unfold, a scientific and social experience like no other. From groundbreaking research presented by only the biggest names in the field to the newest faces defining the future. This is your opportunity to dive into the pulse of anesthesiology. With representation from all over the world, WCA is not merely a congress, but a catalyst, driving conversations and accelerating the promotion of science. With more than 500 international speakers, more than 180 sessions, and over 1,400 abstracts. This isn't just a conference, it's the pinnacle of anesthesiology events globally. And that is not all. We have workshops and problem-based learning discussions that cover the spectrum from pain management to airway expertise and every nuance in between, where theory seamlessly meets practice. As we embark on this journey, remember, WCA 2024 is more than an event. It's about the friendship, the collaborations, and the knowledge shared. Welcome to the 18th World Congress of Anesthesiologists in the Lion City, where the past meets the future, and together we create history. Let the Congress begin.
Outstanding. That is fabulous. Thank you all so much. All right. Thank you, dancers. Now, it is my pleasure and honor to introduce the president of WFSA, and the organizing committee co-chair of this wonderful Congress, Dr. Wayne Morris. Yes.
Thank you, Desiree. It's amazing to be in this hall with so many people, and it's great to feel the energy. Friends and colleagues, honoured guests, on behalf of the World Federation of Societies of Anesthesiologists and the Singapore Society of Anesthesiologists, welcome to the 18th World Congress of Anesthesiologists, your World Congress. Welcome also to the vibrant city-state of Singapore. And I'd like to acknowledge the Singapore Tourism Board for supporting WCA 2024. It's amazing to be bringing the global anesthesiology community together in one place. It feels a long time since our last World Congress, which was the virtual Congress in Prague, and a very long time since the previous World Congress, which was our face-to-face meeting in Hong Kong, way back in 2016. The theme of this Congress is Together We Can, and it's a great theme because it's about community. WFSA plays a vital role in bringing our global anesthesiology community together. We are a federation of societies, and we represent anesthesiologists in 150 countries worldwide. Just think about that, 150 countries. A sense of community is vital for all of us, and I'd like to share a personal story. In February 2011, my city, Christchurch in New Zealand, was hit by a devastating earthquake. 185 people died, and many buildings were destroyed or badly damaged. As a community, we quickly understood that we had to work together to get through the disaster. Friends and neighbours got together, and there was a really intense feeling of community as we found missing people, as we ensured that everybody had a safe roof over their heads. We also felt part of other communities, the wider New Zealand community and also the international community. So we worked hard to look after each other, but we also gratefully accepted the help from friends around New Zealand and also friends around the world. As anesthesiologists, we are also part of an amazing community. And you will have many examples of the value of this community. During the COVID-19 pandemic, anesthesiologists worked with each other and other healthcare workers to save lives in emergency rooms, in operating theatres and intensive care units. We supported each other, and we also devised solutions to unprecedented problems. This World Congress provides an opportunity for us to celebrate our global anesthesiology community and an opportunity for us to share and learn together. Despite differences in geography, language and resources, I'm always struck by the fact that we seem to share similar problems, and we're all focused on providing the best possible care for our patients. The global reach and the diversity of the World Congress is unparalleled. I can give you some updated figures. We have almost 5,000 in-person participants. And what's really cool about this number is that represents, or there are people from over 142 countries around the world. We also have over 500 virtual delegates. We have a packed scientific program with over 525 speakers, and these speakers represent 73 countries. So it really is truly a unique global meeting. I'm delighted to welcome our 2024 World Congress Scholars. These are 68 young anesthesiologists from 37 countries who have been sponsored to attend this meeting. Can I please get the scholars to stand? I'd like to thank Smile Train, other organisations, member societies and individuals for their generous support of the scholarship program. Now look at these people, ladies and gentlemen. They are the future leaders of anaesthesiology. Thank you very much. Going from the future, it seems a good idea to also acknowledge the past. And in the front row, we have past presidents of the World Federation of Societies of Anaesthesiologists. So perhaps these people can stand. Firstly, Angela Enright. David Wilkinson. Janneke Mellon-Olsen. And the immediate past president, Adrian Gelb. I know that Gonzalo Barrero from Uruguay will be watching this ceremony from his home. There is one other past president who is still with us, and that person is Otto Meyerhofer, who lives in Austria. We now have a very special message from Otto.
I'm Otto Meyerhofer, fifth president of the World Federation. I had the pleasure to be elected at the end of the Fourth World Congress in Kyoto and had the honor to open the Sixth World Congress in Mexico City 4 years later. My best wishes go to the 18th Congress and best wishes for the further development of the World Society of Anesthesiologists.
Otto was president of WFSA from 1972 to 1976, before many of you were born. An event like WCA 2024 is of course only possible because of the help of friends and a lot of hard work. I'd like to pay special tribute to our colleagues at the Singapore Society of Anaesthesiologists. I'm going to get them to stand as well. Yu-Wing Chan, Sophia Chu, Philip Singh, Chik-Fu Yim, and Lian Ka-Ti. Thank you very much. Also, our scientific program committee, led by Tony Jin. Where are you, Tony? Stand, please. Thank you. Christian Werner, who unfortunately can't be with us today. Also, Sophia Chu, Lian Ka-Ti, and Carolina Haylock-Law. And the track chairs and the more than 500 speakers who will be sharing their expertise. I'd like to acknowledge the WFSA team, especially Sue de Bievre and Christine Stava, and the rest of our very small but hard-working secretariat. Thank you. And of course, our sponsors. An event like the World Congress cannot happen without our sponsors. So thank you very much for participating in WCA 2024, and thank you for what you do to improve anaesthesiology and patient care. Our diamond sponsor is Massimo. We have 2 platinum sponsors, Medtronic and Philips. And many thanks to our other sponsors and exhibitors. Please make sure you visit them in the exhibition hall next door. Once again, welcome to your World Congress, the best and most diverse anesthesiology meeting in the world. May the next few days be a celebration of our global anesthesiology community. Together we can. Thank you.
Dr. Morris, those images of the earthquake were just very impressive and incredibly poignant. I really feel like it is a powerful reminder of how communities come together in times of crisis, but also the difference that we can make whenever we do unite. And isn't that why we're here?
Yeah, I think being a community and being united is incredibly important. It's really important for WFSA that we are united as a specialty. And of course, those were tough times in Christchurch, but I also realised that there are many people going through tough times at the moment around the world, and they've been going through tough times for years. So the importance of community is that I think it builds resilience for us all. Yeah,
and absolutely. And creating that community here now for when things do happen.
Correct, yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you for those words. They were wonderful. I believe this is a perfect segue to our Distinguished Service Awards, so I'll let you take that away.
I now have the honour of giving out 3 WFSA Distinguished Service Awards. These are awarded to people who have made an outstanding contribution to our global specialty. That's all I'm going to say, but we're going to show a short video telling you a little bit more about the awardees.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed colleagues and distinguished guests, tonight we gather under the stars of excellence to celebrate the achievements of 3 extraordinary individuals whose tireless dedication, pioneering spirit and compassionate care have not only transformed the field of anesthesiology, but have also touched the lives of countless individuals across the globe. It is with great honor that we welcome them to the stage to receive the Distinguished Service Award. First, let me introduce a trailblazer from the Society of Anaesthetists, Papua New Guinea, Dr. Gertrude Maroon. Nominated by Dr. Jasmine Endlich, Dr. Maroon's career is a testament to her unwavering commitment to improving patient care and education in anesthesiology. Co-creating the Essential Pain Management course in 2010, which received endorsement and support from the World Federation of Societies of Anesthesiologists, she has led numerous teaching and education projects nationwide. As the first female anaesthetist in Papua New Guinea, she broke barriers, serving as a role model and paving her way for future generations. Her contributions extend to leading the anesthesia and intensive care service in Port Moresby, advising the government as PNG's chief anaesthetist, and tirelessly working to improve pain management, palliative care, and end-of-life care. For over 30 years, Dr. Maroon has devoted herself to teaching, supporting junior doctors and nurses, and advocating for better healthcare standards. Please join me in applauding Dr. Gertrude Maroon and her exceptional contributions to anesthesiology and patient care. Next, we are proud to present Dr. Hazel Mumfansha from the Society of Anaesthetists of Zambia, nominated by Dr. Sonia Akrimi. Dr. Mumfansha stands as the first female pediatric physician anaesthetist in Zambia, embodying innovation, leadership, and a profound commitment to education. She has significantly developed training programs and operating systems in pediatric theaters, ensuring high-quality care for thousands of children. As a past president of the Society of Anaesthetists of Zambia, she has been a vocal advocate for safe, high-quality anaesthetic care on both national and international stages. Dr. Mumfansha's dedication to her trainees, prioritizing their learning and well-being, has established a nurturing training environment that fosters excellence and compassion in medical practice. Let's give a warm round of applause to Dr. Hazel Mumfansha for her pioneering work and dedication to improving pediatric anesthesia care. Finally, we are honored to recognize Dr. Yannick Mellin-Olsen, affiliated with the Norwegian Association of Anesthesiologists and nominated by Dr. Serban Ion Bubenek Turkoni. Dr. Mellin-Olsen has been a driving force in anesthesiology, notably for her role in the development of the Helsinki Declaration on Patient Safety in Anesthesiology, which has garnered international support since its inception in 2010. Her passion for patient safety and access to safe surgery and anesthesia care has led to the strengthening of anesthesiology worldwide. Dr. Mellin-Olsen's advocacy for the empowerment of female colleagues and her instrumental role in developing multi-specialty activities and guidelines demonstrate her commitment to advancing our specialty for the benefit of patients everywhere. Please give a heartfelt round of applause for Dr. Yannick Mellin-Olsen and her remarkable achievements in enhancing patient safety and anesthesiology globally.
I think we can all stand up.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate these distinguished awardees, let us be inspired by their dedication, achievements, and the paths they have forged for future generations. Their contributions have not only advanced the field of anesthesiology, but have also made a profound impact on patient care worldwide.
Well done.
Tonight,
Well done.
we honor Dr. Gertrude Maroon, Dr. Hazel Mumfansha, and Dr. Yannick Mellin-Olsen for their distinguished service, and we thank them for their unwavering commitment to excellence.
My goodness, absolutely brilliant. All right. All right. So we are going to, Dr. Morris, I'm going to invite you back up. Yes? All right. We are going to be talking to a couple of your colleagues, the co-organizers for the meeting today. So I'd like to invite them up to the stage to join us. They have been integral into putting together this entire meeting, haven't they?
I mean, this sort of thing is a team effort, so we're very grateful to our colleagues at the Singapore Society of Anesthesiologists for all the hard work that they've put into this meeting.
Absolutely. Well, first we have the president of the Singapore Society of Anesthesiologists, Dr. Sophia Chu. Oh, yes, of course. And Dr. Yuan Chan.
Yes.
So wonderful to have you. Thank you, guys. I invite you to sit down. Let's have a little discussion. We wanted to talk about your society, as well as some of the things that we may all, as delegates, enjoy here in Singapore. So first, I thought we'd start off by setting the stage a little bit and talking about WFSA. So Dr. Morris, can you tell us a little bit more about our organization?
The mission of WFSA is uniting and empowering anesthesiologists around the world to improve patient care. And this is something that really resonates with our membership. It's something that people all around the world understand. And we've got a lot of work that happens in between World Congresses. So we have three key words. They are advocacy, education, and also collaboration. I guess this World Congress is just a fantastic example of collaboration. But advocacy is also incredibly important. We speak on behalf of anesthesiologists everywhere at very important meetings like the World Health Assembly, which is the main meeting of WHO. And we also have a big range of educational programs. I'm not going to go through all of those today, but there are some ones that you might have heard of, like our fellowship programs, which really train the next generation of leaders and teachers. We also have publications like Anesthesia Tutorial of the Week and Your Update in Anesthesia. And we have short courses like Safe Obstetric Anesthesia and Safe Pediatric Anesthesia. So there's a lot going on in between World Congresses.
Absolutely fantastic. Well, Dr. Chu, why don't you tell us a little bit more about the Singapore Society of Anesthesiologists?
Well, the Singapore Society of Anesthesiologists was formed in 1971. Prior to that, it was part of the Singapore Medical Association. Currently, we have about 300 members. Our mission is really to promote the art and science of anesthesia, and it's a medical profession that is open to all practitioners of anesthesiology. So there can be specialists, residents, fellows, and we also have associate membership for allied healthcare workers and medical students.
Fantastic. It sounds like you're really creating a community here in Singapore.
Yes, we are, and we are very closely knit. And they came together, and I want to acknowledge all of the anesthesiologists in Singapore who helped us in the World Congress.
Yeah, wonderful. Well, Dr. Chan, I know you're part of the Confederation of the ASEAN Society of Anesthesiologists. Now, this is the Association of Southeastern Asian Nations, and it's celebrating 50 years. So congratulations to you.
In 1974, the two past presidents of WFSA, Professor Quentin Gomez from Philippines, as well as Dr. Sewan Lim from Malaysia, basically sat down and said that we should have the ASEAN group of anesthesiologists coming together. And the reason why it was formed was the fact that over this part of the world, it's very difficult to fly to the West to learn from them. So instead, we bring a few of the key thinkers to Asia, ASEAN especially, and then to have our own so-called delegates to learn to publish and to involve in workshops and do research. And that has happened ever since, every 2 years, taking rotation among all the 10 nations within ASEAN. Next year, we are going to celebrate 24th ASEAN Congress in Manila.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for telling us about that. Now, Singapore is renowned for its very rich cultural fusion. I think we all can feel it here. So what, in your view, is one distinct element that sets Singapore apart from other multicultural societies?
Well, we are very, very fortunate to have a founding father, Lee Kuan Yew. When he first broke independence, he created a society that all of us, whether we are different races, religion, or or languages, we are treated equally. And we are very strong nationalistic in the sense that we are always looked upon each other as Singaporeans first, irregardless. And we learn to celebrate each other's holidays, religious festivals. In fact, we enjoy each other's cuisines. And the most important is that we even protect each other's faith. And for that, we are together, we are Singaporeans first, and then we look upon our own roots quite differently. So you can see that in Singapore, we are one united people.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Thank you. And Dr. Chu, it just seems like then Singapore is an ideal location for the World Congress.
Yes, certainly. I hope you agree with me. I can't agree more. This is a wonderful city to be in, and we welcome everyone with open arms.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. So really quickly, if you had to pick one thing from the World Congress this year, what are you most excited and looking forward to?
I think really what really excites me is this premier global event is happening in my own country.
Yeah.
And I'm so proud that we are able to host all of you. And I have to say this, just coming out from what Wayne said about from the pandemic, how we came together in adversity. Here we see the celebration of our diversity, our ingenuity, our comradeship and cooperation together. And I would say Taylor Swift got it wrong, right? We all know ERA stands for Enhanced Recovery After Surgery.
I thought the same thing.
No, but more than that, it stands for every region in the world. Anesthesiology Society.
Oh, yes, absolutely. I love that. Fantastic. All right, one more question. Before we leave Singapore, is there one dish or one place that we should go visit before we head out?
Well, a dish to absolutely die for is, chili crab.
Chili crab.
Yes. You can ask me quietly which is the best store.
Where to find that.
Yeah, but I can tell you it has the sweet, tangy taste, and you soak up the sauce with the steam bun or the toasted bun, and you just finger licking good.
I think it's getting close to dinner time for all of us. That's right. Well, Dr. Chu, Dr. Morris, Dr. Chan, thank you so much for all the work that you've put into the World Congress. This is absolutely fabulous. Enjoy this. This is wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, one more question as we're heading off stage. If everyone wants to find out about these different societies, head to the Global Village, right?
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, thank you guys again so much. All right, now it is time for our second round of awards for innovation, sustainability, and patient safety. I'm now going to hand it over to Dr. Adrian Gelb, the immediate past president of WFSA. Dr. Gelb, take it away.
Thanks, Denise. It'll come as no surprise to you that innovation is crucial to our specialty. After all, it's innovation that moves us forward and therefore a fundamental imperative for us in anesthesia. But there are some special characteristics that go with innovation. Granting agencies love to focus on novelty, newness, and that certainly is important. But even more important is that innovation has to have impact. The WFSA is cognizant of those components. And in reviewing applications for our Innovation Award, those are considerations. We have 3 winners of Innovation Awards from the WFSA. Please join me in welcoming them, learning about what they're doing, and then congratulating them.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the announcement of the Fresenius Kabi Innovation Awards 2023. These prestigious awards celebrate the visionaries who are shaping the future of anesthesia with their groundbreaking innovations. The projects we recognize today are not only at the forefront of medical technology, but also embody our commitment to environmental sustainability and global patient safety. Starting with our third place winner. Positiva, practical open source innovative intravenous anesthesia. We applaud Dr. Alan Tong and his team from the University of British Columbia for their trailblazing work on Positiva, practical open source innovative intravenous anesthesia. They have created an open source toolkit that makes total intravenous anesthesia more accessible and environmentally friendly, reflecting Dr. Tung's passion for enhancing clinical practice while minimizing environmental impact. In second place, reducing healthcare waste burden by repurposing used syringes into bitumen. Dr. Pei Ki Po and his team from the National University Hospital in Singapore have shown exceptional ingenuity with their project to reduce healthcare waste burden by repurposing used syringes into bitumen. Through the innovative process of pyrolysis, they are transforming non-biodegradable waste into sustainable construction material, setting a new standard for a circular economy in healthcare. And now, the first place winner of the Fresenius Kabi Innovation Awards 2023 is Global Promise, Perioperative Recommendations for Medication Safety. Dr. Karen Nanji and her team from Harvard Medical School. The Global Promise, Perioperative Recommendations for Medication Safety is a game-changing project that addresses medication errors during perioperative care across all resource settings. Dr. Nanji's exemplary leadership in patient safety and her commitment to reducing the environmental impact of anesthesia make her a true pioneer in the field. We extend our heartfelt congratulations to all our winners. Your exceptional contributions are leading us towards a future where healthcare is safer, more accessible, and environmentally responsible. Thank you for inspiring us with your dedication and innovation.
Right. Oh my goodness, please give them another round of applause. Incredible work. All right. Dr. Morris, we have one more very special award left to give out tonight.
We do. Thank you, Desiree. It is my honor to present the World Federation's inaugural Rising Star Award. This award will be given to a young anesthesiologist who has made an outstanding contribution to our specialty and somebody who is part of the next generation of anesthesiology leaders. Let's find out more.
In the world of medicine, where innovation and dedication shape the future of healthcare, tonight we honor a visionary whose work transcends boundaries and inspires change. Nominated by Dr. Celestin Senisa and representing the Rwanda Society of Anesthesiologists, we are proud to present the Rising Star Award to an exceptional individual, Dr. Eugene Tuyishime. Dr. Tuyishime's contribution to anesthesiology, critical care, and peri-operative medicine are profound. Over the past 5 years, he has published over 25 articles in peer-reviewed journals, establishing himself as a pillar of knowledge and research in the medical community. His commitment to elevating African voices in the scientific area has seen him serve as an academic editor and reviewer for numerous regional and international journals, championing the publication of research work by African authors. But Dr. Tuyishime's impact continues beyond research. He co-founded the Initiative for Medical Equity and Global Health, IMEGH, revolutionizing resuscitation training across Rwanda and impacting over 1,500 healthcare professionals. He secured over $100,000 in grant funding, which has propelled research and education projects to new heights, while his negotiation of key partnerships has streamlined efforts, enhancing efficiency and collaboration. An advocate for safe anesthesia and surgery, Dr. Tuyishime's active participation in RSA conferences and his insightful writings on improving working conditions for anesthesia providers have paved the way for meaningful advancements in patient care and professional development. As Dr. Tuyishime steps onto his stage, let us recognize the accolades and achievements and the spirit of dedication, innovation, and compassion he embodies. A true rising star whose light guides us towards a brighter future in healthcare.
Dr. Morris, these emerging talents and all these incredibly inspiring award recipients, it's just amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, fantastic way to end this welcome ceremony, to celebrate these people that have put made such an amazing contribution to our worldwide specialty.
Yeah, I really feel like we should give another round of applause to our rising star and all of our award recipients this evening. All right. Dr. Morris, on that delightful note, our evening is drawing to a close, isn't it?
Yes, we promised we'd keep it short and sweet.
That's right.
Right.
Now, we are preparing in just a moment to have the traditional Singaporean lion dance. Now, this is an integral part to Singaporean cultural heritage and all of their celebrations. Now, it's believed to bring good luck, prosperity, and to ward off evil spirits. We'll take that, won't we?
Yeah, I think it's always good to ward off evil spirits, and we'll take all the luck we can get.
That's right. All right, well, we wanted to thank everybody again for attending this evening. No matter where you are, if you're here with us tonight or if you're at home or wherever you are in the world, thank you for joining us for the 18th World Congress of Anesthesiologists. Now, we want everyone to enjoy the remainder of the meeting, don't we, Wayne?
We do.
All right. We have incredible sessions, the exhibit hall, don't forget the Global Village, and above all, enjoy the camaraderie and exchange of ideas with all of our colleagues here at the World Congress. And don't forget to take breaks, and as Dr. Chu said, enjoy Singapore. Now, I think it's time for us to go. We are going to be heading into the exhibit area for our wonderful reception and our lion dancers. will be there in just a little bit. So we invite everyone to join us in the reception area, and we're going to let the celebration begin there. Thank you all again for attending.
Thank you.
Yeah.